Hi guys, it's Imani and I'm back with another tutorial. I call this look the blue hue. So if you want to know how to do this infamous look, stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that I'm doing is snatching my brows. Ladies, gents, if you do your face, you know that those eyebrows form and shape and lift your face. So in order to have that perfect and complete look, those eyebrows must be snatched. And I always do mine first before any look so that I can have the perfect look. And guys, I do apologize in advance. I do have a slight cold, so if you do hear me sniffing a little bit in the video, that is probably why. So please just bear with me and enjoy the video. Okay, so the next step that I'm going to be doing is using my LA Pro Girl in the shade Toffee to highlight underneath my brow bones to just clean up the area and to make it look a little more neat. Moving on to the next step, I will be taking some tape and just putting that in the outer corner of my eye just to keep the fallout from my eyeshadow that I'm going to be doing from falling onto my face, and also just to make it more sharper and more defined. And now I'm just going to go in with that Toffee shade from the LA Pro Girl collection just to set the base for my eyeshadow. And now I'm just taking the eyeshadow Meet Matrimony, I think. Okay. And I'm just using that as my transition shade, and I'm putting that in the outer corner of my eye. The next step that I'm going to be doing is just taking this cool tone blue shade and just putting that in the outer V. That's going to act as my second transition shade. And I got this shade from the Morphe palette. I'm not sure which color it is, but you guys could take any light tone blue for the look that you're going for and just do the same thing that I'm doing here. Now I'm just taking a more darker and pigmented shade and just putting that into the outer V so that I can increase the buildup of that color so that the color payoff can be a little bit more darker and a little bit more brighter for the look that I'm trying to achieve. And now I'm going in with another shade from the Morphe palette. I'm just taking this really icy blue color and just putting it on my lid to draw the whole look together so that it can be complete. And now I'm just removing the tape so that you can see the effect that it gives when you use tape. It really gives it a cleaner cut. So if you ever want that type of sharp lip, just use that. And now going into my Michaels Glitter Craft Kit, I'm going to be taking the pigment in Marine and I'm going to be applying that to my entire lid. And by the way, any clear drying eyelash glue would work for this look. That's what I'm using right now. And I'm just using that to apply the glitter so that it will stick to the eyelid all day. And as you can see, I just was not satisfied with the glitter, so I had to put on a little bit more so that it could pop and show and register well on camera for you guys. And now I'm just taking a baby wipe to wipe off that fallout from the glitter because it is annoying to take off. But at the same time, these baby wipes do the trick, so invest and get you some. So now moving on to the foundation, I am using the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation and mixing it with the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Foundation. And I'm just applying that to my entire face with a damp beauty blender. And yes, please make sure your beauty blender is damp so that you can have flawless application, ladies and gents. And now moving on to concealer, also known as highlights. For me, I'm using the LA Pro Girl in the shade Fawn. And you are always supposed to use a concealer 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. And now to bake, yes, which is my favorite segment. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder again, and I am just applying that to my highlight just to make sure everything stays in place so it doesn't slip or crease throughout the day. And yes, it is amazing, so please go out and buy it. The best thing ever. Now moving on to contour, I am taking these 2 shades from the Coastal Scents palette and I'm going to be mixing them together and applying that to my cheekbone just to carve and give it a little more structure because my face is so round and chubby, but it works for me. And now going into another Morphe powder palette, I'm going to be taking the darkest shade and just putting that right over top of my contour that I just did earlier, just to make it a little bit more defined. Now for lashes, I just double stacked the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I just thought that these eyelashes will look really good with the look that I'm going for today, which is a little dramatic eye, so why not pair it with a dramatic lash? And now I'm just going to use this liquid highlight, which came in my Ipsy package, just to put in the highest point of my cheekbones. And I really like how my Becca Cosmetic powder sticks to this. It works really well together. And now to prep my lips, I'm just going to be using the Too Faced Lip Injection, and I'm just going to be applying that to my lips just to give them a little more fuller appearance. Now for my last and final step, I am just using this lip liner by MAC in the shade Cork, and I'm just pairing it with a nice nude pinky lip, also by MAC in the shade Blankety. Alright guys, and that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed filming it for you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll have another video waiting for you guys. Love you!